Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Gardening with Satya. Today our learning session is going to be on how to grow the plants strong and healthy organically. I am going to explain the three basic organic feeds to the plants. The first one is banana peels powder that we can prepare ourselves from our kitchen waste. Second one is eggshells powder, that's also from the kitchen waste. And third one is Epsom salt. After watching this video, I am sure you will never throw away the banana peels and eggshells from the kitchen. If you look at any fertilizer label, you will see NPK on the label. N stands for nitrogen and P stands for phosphorus and K stands for potassium. Now let me explain what banana peels has. Banana peels are the highest organic sources of potassium and it contains 42% of potassium. Potassium helps the plants with the fruiting and flowering. It also has nitrogen and phosphorus as well in very little quantity. So feed this to the plants once you start the plants. Banana peels also contain little bit of calcium which prevents blossom end rot in tomatoes. The manganese in banana peels aids photosynthesis, while the sodium in the banana peels helps the water to flow between the cells. When there are so many benefits out of these peels, let's make better use of it. That way there is less wastage in the landfill. I think I have talked too much about the peels. Now let's jump on to the main topic on how we're gonna use this in the garden wisely. You can toss the peels in the compost bin and let it decompose gradually, or you can make banana peel powder and you can see the benefits faster. Making banana peel powder is very easy. Take the peels, cut it into tiny pieces, keep it on the baking sheet and preheat the oven to 350 in the bake mode. Once the oven reaches 350, keep the baking sheet in the oven and let it bake for about 15 minutes. Once the timer ends, you can switch off the timer and the oven and let it stay in the oven until the next day. Don't worry, it will smell just like the banana muffin. You can tell your partner or family member that you are just baking in the kitchen. Next day, you can blend it to fine powder and you can store it for about a year or so. As it got baked, all the water content will evaporate and no need to worry that it will spoil or something. I just want to mention that the oven temperature settings and the baking time will vary slightly depending on the make and model of your oven. Trust me, you will figure it out the exact settings for you after baking it once or twice. Let me mention one more thing. If you don't have oven or if you don't want to bake the banana peels in the oven, there is an option. You can let the banana peels to sun dry for about 10 to 15 days outside. Then you can blend it and make powder. Just make sure there is no water content in the peels so that you can store it for a longer time. Now let's talk about how to feed this banana peel powder to the plants. You can give either half tablespoon of powder directly around the base of the plant or mix 1 tablespoon of banana peel powder to a gallon of water and feed it to 2 or 3 plants if the plants are in the beginning stage. I generally give the banana peel powder to all my plants in the flower beds and in the outside potted ones in the early spring. Depending on the plant size, I give either complete 1 gallon mix to 1 plant or 2 plants. For vegetable plants and all other annuals, I give the mix after 2 weeks of planting them in the raised beds. I feed that mix to about 3 plants, and for all well-established flowering plants, I give that mix of 1 gallon of water to each plant. Please watch the video playing in the background on how the plants will perform well with that feed. As you all see, if you feed it to the flowering plants, the blooms will be bigger and there will be plenty of blooms on the plant. I use banana peel powder feed to roses, rose of Sharon, hydrangeas, peonies, jasmines, mums, and also to hibiscus. I also give this feed to all my annuals during the starting stage that makes them to grow strong and to establish good in the raised beds. Also, some of my gardening students always asks me like if I don't have enough banana peels in a day, what to do. You can store banana peel in a closed container for few days and it will stay as fresh as day one. Also, they ask me how many peels to bake at a time. I do generally bake peels from like 3 bananas at a time on a medium sized tray. If you have more peels, go for more trays. Also, some students ask me like, can I soak the peels in water and feed it to my plants? I don't recommend that because depending on some of the weather conditions around us like humidity etc., the fermented banana peel water can cause fungus to the root system. So I strongly advise you all to stay away from the fermenting of the banana peels and go for baking method. Now let's talk about the second feed that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. It is eggshells powder. So eggshell powder will give like lot of calcium needed to the plant. I know some of you don't use eggs or don't like eggs. If that is the case, you can use cow milk. Just add like 1 part of the milk to 10 parts of the water and feed it to the plants like we do banana peel powder feed. Now let's talk about how to make eggshells powder. Making eggshells powder is very easy. Rinse the eggshells good and keep it in an empty flower pot in the garden and let it dry in the sun and let it get washed in the rain as well if it is raining. Collect the eggshells for about a month, then blend it and make powder. Mix 1 tablespoon of eggshell powder to a gallon of water and feed it in the same way that I have explained with the banana peel powder depending on the plant size. I give eggshell feed to all my plants 1 time in a year as a second feed to all my plants after 2 weeks of banana powder feed. If you have tomatoes, peppers, you can give eggshell powder maybe like 2 or 3 times during the growing season as needed. That will make sure there is no blossom and rot to those fruits. Now let's talk about the third feed that I discussed above. The third feed is Epsom salt feed. Epsom salt will make the blooms bigger and also it removes bitterness from the fruits and it adds sweetness to the fruits. Give about half tablespoon of Epsom salt to a gallon of water. I give this the same way that I have explained above on the banana peel powder and eggshell powder feed. Once you follow the 3 feeding sessions I have mentioned, then in about 2 months you will see how strong and beautiful your plants will grow. Remember to give 2 weeks of gap between the feeds and you can repeat banana powder feed and Epsom salt feed few more times as needed on the flowering plants. Also remember, the soil in the raised beds plays an important role. So make sure you are filling your raised beds with good soil and good homegrown compost. You might also think what else I need to feed to my plants. That information will be coming in the upcoming sessions. So stay tuned to my channel Gardening with Satya. Happy gardening. If you like this video, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And please do subscribe to my channel for more tips on organic gardening. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.